Hey everybody, this is CooMasterCoo here from the Jedi Trials on location, so to speak. I want to do a quick review on the brand new villain cards that just came out from FFG. So exciting. I want to get down to it. So I want to save Papa Bear for last. So I want to real quick just go over, first things first, is Director Krennic. Cruel but brilliant. 12 health. He's a 15-19 elite. He's got a 2-gun, 1 focus, 2 disrupt, 2 discard, and 1 resource on his die side. So that's pretty amazing. Could be a very huge addition to discard or to mill decks. That's interesting. His ability is, after you activate this character, if you control the battlefield, roll a Death Trooper die into your pool. Set aside that die after it is resolved or removed. So first thoughts is that I don't think you necessarily have to run a Death Trooper, but I'm thinking it's like an ace in the hole thing, maybe, where you have that die, in your dice area, and then you just roll it in after he activates, and if you control the battlefield. So that may be changed, that may be different, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that's what it's going to be, which is crazy to me. The fact that you could run him and a Death Trooper and then essentially another Death Trooper is pretty fantastic, but super thematic and very appropriate. Might as well move right into the Death Trooper. 10 health, 10 cost. His die sides are 1 gun, 1 gun, 2 gun, 2 gun modify, and a 1 disrupt. Wow. This just seems like the dark side version of maybe the Padawan, maybe better, just because it's 10 health. You could run 3 of these guys and be set, I think. I mean, that's 30 life combined, and I'm sure we'll see a ton of new red upgrades that are just going to be fantastic. This is pretty straightforward and pretty gnarly. Moving along to so I want to do Force Lightning here. So Force Lightning is a 4 cost upgrade ability, and it's got amazing art on it of him actually Force Lightning, and it's a 2 gun, 3 gun for a resource, 4 gun for a resource, 2 specials, and a blank. It's blue character only, obviously, unless you go to Sith Holocron. The special is deal 1 damage to a character. You may remove a die showing a blank to reroll this die instead of removing it from your pool. Just a monster control ad. The resources are a little tough because I feel like not necessarily the resource cost of the card, because obviously that can be bypassed by Sith Holocron. Maybe it binds all things can make it 3, which is way more. I mean, it's just 1 resource, but I mean, when you're playing like a blue deck, you want to use your resources for changing dice and everything. So just to move it down to 3 is making it even better. So the 3 and 4 resource I can see being a problem, perhaps. I don't think it's a reason to run Rebel War Room for any reason, but there are definitely ways to be able to acquire those resources and pay for that. So it's pretty amazing. And I think last but not least, people, is Papa Pal himself, Palpatine, Galactic Emperor. 15 health, 21 regular, 28 elite. Single character decks are coming. Holy moly. He's everything I hoped he'd be. He's a 2 gun, 3 gun, 2 disrupt, 2 shield, 1 resource, and a blank. You guys know how I hate paying for stuff, so this is beautiful. His ability is, after you resolve this die, force an opponent to deal 2 damage to their characters distributed as they wish. Phenomenal. This die, he's got 2 of them. So if you run elite, he's got 2 of them. That's 4 damage automatically. Not to mention whatever else you rolled, a 3 gun or a 2 gun, and then you resolve that, or maybe just 1 of them with no mercy. I mean, you can essentially, and if you run Emperor's Favor, that you're going to have 6 cards in your hand, you do no mercy, that's an extra 5. On top of your 3, that's 8. On top of the 2 you resolve, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or if you have enough resources, which you may not with this deck, because he's only 1 character, or you spin them up, you could do an unsurmountable amount of damage from one guy. It is very scary to run one. I could see maybe them making a Royal Guard a red. That way you could add Dug into this to essentially make Palpatine 18. Hidden Shadow, I haven't seen much of it in my meta. I don't know about you, but that could be a new card, an upcoming card. I mean, it's great to know that new cycles can make other cards you haven't really seen in the past more popular. So that's amazing. But guys, that's it for me, and thank you so much for listening, and may the dice be with you.